Hi everybody, welcome back. So this is the craft we're going to be doing, a Color Me Mine Santa. Look at that beard, isn't that great? I love it. All right, so you should have picked up your Christmas Storytime and Craft take-home project kit bag at the library. And if you don't have one, you can just watch the craft and you'll see the supplies I have, which are probably things you have at home. And so you can probably gather yours together and make your own. So the first thing we have in the kit are some coloring pages. So we have a nice tree, and we have a word search, and we have a little nativity scene. So those are just for you to enjoy. Okay, the other thing we have is a yellow sheet, and this just lists what's inside the bag, some tips. And also it does have my email address on here, which is ggatto@lmls.org, so that you can send me a picture of the craft when you're done and I can post it on the library's Facebook page. Okay, what else do we have in here? Oh yes, we have a holiday sticker for you. You can put this on your shirt or your jacket, or maybe you have a sticker book. Okay, and then you're going to have your paper plate, and you're going to have part of Santa's hat. What else do we have in here? Oh, we have some strips of paper I've cut up into long strips and short strips. This is going to be the beard. It's going to be for Santa's beard. I'll get all the strips out. Okay, and then we have an unsharpened pencil, and that's for rolling the beard. See, to make the strips curly, we have to roll them around something. And the pencil is your best bet. And then the last thing is a little baggie, and inside this little baggie, we have a couple things. All right, so we have a couple little stickers, felt stickers, foam stickers. So when you're done, you can glue them on to Santa's hat, or you can just keep them for another project. I just thought this is something fun to add to your little baggie. And then we have a piece of string, or yarn, I'm sorry, it's yarn, so that when you're done, you can punch a hole, if you want, through your Santa, the top of your Santa, and then you can hang it. You can also just tape it on the back too, if you don't have a hole punch. Okay, and then we have a bunch of cotton balls. And if you have more at home, you're welcome to bring them out and use them. So there probably should be about 10 little ones and one larger one. So the larger one we're going to use for the bottom of his hat, and the smaller ones we're going to put across the top of Santa's hat. Okay, and what else do we have in here? Oh, we got a couple more things. So we have, of course, can't see these googly eyes. Everything's fun with googly eyes. And in everybody's little baggie, I put in 2 different noses you can use. So I have a little paper nose or a little pom-pom. You'll either get red or pink. And if you don't want to use either the paper nose or the pom-pom, you can certainly use one of your crayons and draw it in. See, this Santa has a little pink nose. It's a little chilly out there. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So the first thing you want to do is get your paper plate and your hat. You can put the hat on this way, or you can turn it around and put it that way, however you want it. And then what you're going to do is get your glue stick. Okay. And then what I do is I am going to just put some glue around the edge of the entire hat. Just like that. So put it on. You can always go back and do more. Make my glue stick come out more. All right, and you can see here, I'll show you. You can see where it's shiny. That's where I have the glue stick all the way around. And then I'm going to position it on the edge of the plate. And I'm just going to push down with my hands a little bit. And just push. Okay, just like that. You can always go back and add a little more glue or use some tape if you want. See, how's that? Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color in this part of my Santa. So I have a bunch of different colored crayons. I'm sure you have crayons at home. You can use crayons, you can use markers, you can, if you want, before you put this on, if you have some paint, you can paint, but then you'd have to let it dry before you went on to the next part. You can also cut out, you know, a piece of construction paper and then glue it on and then put the hat on. But I'm going to use crayon. So, and this is a Color Me Mine Santa, so you can look at your skin if you want, and you can say, what crayon color kind of matches my skin? And then you can do your Santa the same color. So I'm just going to pick a color here. Let's see, one of my colors is, New Jersey Boardwalk. I don't think so. And if you want to color your Santa plum in keeping with the holiday, feel free. So I think I'm going to go with a nice, what is this? A nutmeg, Connecticut nutmeg. And I'm going to color it in. So you're going to color it all the way to the edge. All right, so like that, you're going to color it all the way to the edge of the plate. I'm just going to do one portion so I can move this along. I'm just doing it quickly. So you can go like that, and then you can go back over it in the other direction. Get a little bit smoother color here. See, like that. Okay. Oops. And then what you're going to do is if you want to put your eyes, you can put your eyes and your nose on now. I like to do that next before I put on the beard. I like to put my eyes and my nose on. Well, of course, not mine. Mine are already on. I'm going to put it on my Santa. So maybe I will finish coloring it in. So remember, while you're watching this, you can pause it at any time until you catch up. Or you can shut it off, finish one part of the craft, and then bring it back on. Okay, so there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where I want my eyes. I think I'm just going to put them like right here and here. And put them close together or far apart. And you're just going to put some glue right over the crayon. If you can kind of see the shiny parts right there and there. And then I'm going to stick my little googly eyes on. Oh, there we go. There's one googly eye. Now we have two. Okay, there are my googly eyes. And I'm going to do the nose. So I think, I don't know if I want to do the paper nose or if I want to do the pom-pom. I'm kind of liking the pom-pom. Or you could do both. I wonder what that would look like if we did both. This could be like a little background. Let's see. Although I kind of like the paper too. Yeah, I'll just do the pom-pom. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue stick right in the middle. I'm going to push my pom-pom nose down. Look at that, perfect. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I like to put on the little tassel for the end of his hat and then the cotton balls going across. So I'm gonna get my big cotton ball. You can either leave it kind of bushy like this, or you can pull it apart a little bit. Make it a little more round, okay? And then I'm going to put some glue right here. Nice patch of glue. You can see right there. And I'm gonna stick it down, okay. There we go, how's that? And then, again, you can get your little pieces, and you can either, I'm gonna hold this up. Oops, it keeps sticking to me. So you can either put them across like that, or like I did in this one here, you can pull them apart a little bit, like this. So since I pulled it apart there, I think I'm just going to put them all in a row, going straight across. So I'm gonna put lots of glue. So just from here, all the way over. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of push them down into the glue. And again, if you have more cotton balls at home and you wanna make the trim of his hat really bushy, add as many cotton balls as you want. This should be quite enough for here. All right. There we go. How's that? That looks pretty good. All right. So Santa is ready for his beard. He's been growing it all season. So what you want to do is, I probably would suggest getting a strip. And this is where your pencil comes in handy. You could do it two ways. You could either curl it and then glue it on, or you can glue it on and then curl it. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So first you're gonna wrap it around the pencil and you're gonna roll it up. And if it starts getting a little wonky like that, that's fine. You just want it to go around and around, all the way to the end. Okay, and then there's one curl. So what I like to do is I kind of like to do a layer going across here, and then another layer I'm going to glue up here, and then some going up here. You can see from here how I did it. See, this is the top layer, and underneath is the bottom layer. And you can put the top layer right on top of the bottom layer. And I did some on the side here too, some little curls. All right, so there's Santa. Here we go. I'm going to glue it on. And I just put like glue the first like ½ inch or inch. And then I'm going to put that on the bottom. I'm going to start here. See, just like that. Or the other thing you could do is, of course, get a strip, glue it on. It's got one long beard. And then roll it up, being careful not to pull the paper off of Santa's face. Now that we've attached it to his chin. See, so just like this. Take it off, and there you go. I kind of like the method of rolling it first. Now, if you want to make corkscrew curls, which is kind of fun, you have to put your paper kind of going on slightly on an angle, and then wrap it. So it's like this. It's going like that, all the way around. And then, for that, got a corkscrew curl. So you can do a combination, or you can do them all the same way. Okay. And then you're just going to keep going all the way around. And then with your second layer, you can use the shorter strips. And we're going to curl those as well. like that. And then put some glue stick on the back. And then you can see here, I'm just going to put it like right on top of these two, right there. So that's like your second layer, right there. Okay. And then what happens sometimes when this is hanging is that the curls get a little droopy. So you can give Santa a set and curl. So since this is all dry now and it's on there, it's not going to fall off. You can go back and you can curl some of the strips of paper. Just roll it around the pencil, like I'm doing here. And there you go. You can do it with the long ones too, and they will curl back up. The other thing you can do, if you want, once this is all done, I think it's a little bit easier to do this part when you're all done. If you want thinner strands of hair, you can certainly hold your one strip and cut it in half. Just go up until where the glue is. See if you can see it, what I did right here. So I cut just to the edge of the paper plate. And you can do a few like that, you can do them all like that. If you think this is too long and you'd like all of your strips of paper to kind of be the same size, you can definitely give Santa a little trim. Just maybe Mom and Dad should do this part. Okay, just give him a little trim like that. Okay, and then if it's not curly enough, you can just roll it back up with a pencil, and there you go. And remember, if you want, you can put a little hole punch, and you can tie it with the ribbon, and you can hang it in your window or in your room or on a door, anywhere you want. And you can add to the decorations in your house and make your house real Christmassy this year. So please take a picture of the creation you've made and email it to me at ggatto@lmls.org so I can post it on our Facebook pages. And I hope everybody has a safe and happy and merry holiday season. I'll see you next year. Bye.